All right, so there's debate on whether Alakazam is a fraud or a viable deck in the current meta. It's strong, a lot of people use it, and I've actually got some experience with it. It was my pre-release deck for, what was it, Mega Evolution? Yep, Mega Evolution, and I crushed that pre-release. I won with flying colors, and so it is a great deck, but the question is, so many people tech against it. Is it still viable in the current meta, and should you run it? So I believe the best way to get better at Pokemon is to try out as many decks as possible. That's the purpose of these videos, to try out popular decks, see if they're fun, see if you want to run it, and also the more decks you test out, the better chance you have to combat those decks if you run into an opponent playing that deck. Alright, so just for emergencies, we are running one Psyduck, which is good against Duskull, and then one Shaymin, which is good to prevent Snipe in the bench. Now, this is a single price deck, but a lot of the Pokemon are pretty low HP. Kadabra's 80, Alakazam is 140, and Dudunsparce is 140. So we need to make sure if we have an opponent who uses snipe tactics to get that Shaymin on the board and protect our Pokemon, because they are very, very low HP. For Alakazam, we're running a 4-4-3 line, and Abra, not much going on there, but once you get to Kadabra has an ability. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may draw 2 cards. That's important because Alakazam's main move is Powerful Hand. Place 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon for each card in your hand. And Alakazam also has an ability Psychic Draw, which is the same as Kadabra, you just draw 3 cards. So everything in this deck is meant for you to have a larger hand, which also we're playing a Dunsparce to Dunsparce line, 3-3. Dunsparce, not really much happening there, but the Dunsparce has Runaway Draw, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. If you drew 3 cards in this way, shuffle this Pokemon and all attached cards into your deck. Now, to pair on top of the Dunsparce, our A spec we're running is Enriching Energy. So once you attach this to a Pokemon, you can draw 4 cards. And it's good to put this on the Dunsparce and not the Alakazam, because Dudunsparce, Runaway Draw, you shuffle all those cards back into your deck. So you can just keep using Enriching Energy over and over and get that extra draw power. Now for EX support, we're playing Fez and Bloodmoon Ursaluna. Ursaluna is a great late game hitter for 240 for maybe even 0 energies if it's that late in the game. But it's good for emergencies if you need it. And then of course we're playing Fan Rotom, which can only be used during your first turn. But if you played this on your first turn, you can search for 3 colorless Pokemon with 100 HP or less. Just get those 3 Dudunsparce on the board. Also, since Alakazam's Powerful Hand is an effect of an attack, it doesn't actually do damage. Mist Energy is a major combatant against this deck. So we are running 2 Enhanced Hammers. Discard 1 special energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. Get rid of that Mist Energy, and you can actually do damage with Alakazam. Everything else pretty standard stuff. Buddy-Buddy Poffin, 4 of those. Night Stretcher, Poké Pad, 4 of these. We can get a full array of our Pokemon because a lot of them, actually all but 2, are non-EX. Rare Candy to get that Alakazam up quicker early game. Wondrous Patch in case we need to load it up. Now it is only 1 energy, but you still gotta have that energy, so just a few ways to get that. We're playing Battle Cage to again help prevent sniping. Prevent all damage counters from being placed on benched Pokemon by effects of attacks or abilities of your opponent's Pokemon. So that's Monkey Dory. We're playing 4 Boss's Orders. You can't see that because my head. And then Dawn and Hilda. Hilda is great for getting that Enriching Energy because you can search for an evolution Pokemon and an energy card. So you can get the Dudunsparce and the Enriching Energy from Hilda and get 7 cards. And then Dawn is just to help load up Alakazam quicker. We can get the Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam all using Dawn. For energy, already mentioned Enriching Energy. We're playing 2 Mist Energies just because Mist Energies are so great nowadays because a lot of things are negated with it. And then 3 basic Psychic Energies. Alrighty, let's test this deck out. Now the thing we need to be conscious about are the unfair stamps, the Team Rocket Watchtowers. Xerosix, not a major deal because you get to pick which cards remain in your hand. It's still annoying, especially if they have a Team Rocket's Watchtower and a Xerosix or an unfair stamp. Judge is fine because you have 4 cards. You can build them up pretty quickly again. Oh wow, Fan Rotom to start off. Let's do Dunsparce since it has no retreat up front, and then the Fan Rotom, which will be great for getting more Dunsparce. Does it have to be an active? You may search your deck. Okay, so it doesn't need to be in the active spot. which is annoying because Turo is out of rotation now, so there's no way to pick up a Fan Rotom once you put it on the board. You're gonna have to have your opponent KO it. Oh, Shrouded Fable Sleeves. Ooh, a poison deck. Okay, so poison deck. I need to keep that in mind. As long as the active spot, Fez, Wondrous Patch. Really, the only thing I can do here is the Fan Call. So we'll do that. Grab 2 of these. We don't need another Fan Rotom. We'll put these on the board. And then it's a little bit unfortunate we don't have Abras this early, but we'll retreat you, put you up front. And then, yikes. That's really all we can do. Wow. Okay. So let's see what he does. Toxic Subjugation. This is the baby Pekka. As long as this Pokemon's in the active spot, put 5 more damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon during poison checkup. Okay. And then once during your turn, you may switch. And then your active Pokemon is, your active Pokemon is poisoned. So this is a poison deck. I need to be careful about it. I don't know what they're pairing it with. Darkrai would be the answer in 3 months from now, but Mega Darkrai's not active now. Okay, so he's playing Precious Trolley, which is great because that means we don't have to worry about Unfair Stamp, but we do still have to worry about Team Rocket's Watchtower. So if I can get some way to get a Dunsparce next round, that would be ideal because then I can get 3 cards and it'd be a higher likelihood to get an Abra. So I think, oh man, wow. Toxtricity to load up the Dark Energies. Okie dokie, search your deck for up to 2 basic Dark Energies. Hold on, I need to read that in a little bit. Okay, that's good. So Dudunsparce, I really need you to do something for me. Wow. I cannot believe that. I could boss up something, boss the Fez, boss the Okie dokie, search your deck for 2 basic Dark Energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon. Let's boss up the Fez just to stall them a little bit. Oh, wait, but we'll do that. That was a huge mistake, actually. But man, I cannot believe that. I have such a big hand right now and not a single way to get the Abras on the board. If I can like pick it up as we go, we may be okay, but they're going to be set up way before I can actually even handle anything. So Pekka ability, once your turn, you may switch one of your bench Pokemon except any Pekka EX to your active. So that was actually a dumb boss. I think I panicked a little bit trying to stall them because Pekka they can just make it active and it's going to be poisoned. So they're probably going to go for the Okie dokie. Yeah, they're going to go for this Okie dokie and then use Poisonous Musculature, and then they'll be able to attack pretty hard. Once they set up, it's going to be a problem because... Ooh, Toxtricity. Oh, Pekka is now poisoned during your opponent's next turn. Can't retreat. Okay. So I have 2 turns left, which is... it's... Oh, wow. Wow, it's 6. I thought it was 5. Pekka, I don't even know what happened. Poison is so confusing. Okay. Dude, are you kidding me? I need something good to happen. That is horrible, actually, because you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I guess we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to get the Fez. The Fez won't work because it was poisoned. But we can use Runaway Draw and hopefully get a Poké Pad. Wow. So now we have our Abra. But we don't have any more Dunsparce on the board. We do have a Rare Candy, so I could... I don't think... No, Fan Rotom, I don't want that. I guess we'll attach the energy here. We do have the Buddy-Buddy, so I'll get 1 more Abra, 1 more Dunsparce. I didn't see that, so that's good, actually. Psyduck, I don't need. Shaymin, prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon that don't have a rule box. I don't think they have any sniping abilities. Wow, man, this is really, really bad. And also my Fez is up there with 210 HP. Luckily, it's just 1 retreat cost for Fez, and so I just need to load up an energy and retreat. I do have a Mist Energy. I could retreat with that. Oh, shoot, man. He's about to KO my Fez. Wow. It's already 3-6. Okay. We will... I don't think I have... We'll do this. Just because it's a free retreat, I'm not going to keep it up there, hopefully. But let's see what we got here. We got Dawn, which is great. Let's do this because I want the other one to have. Okay, Psychic Draw, yes. Hopefully an Alakazam. Ooh, Dudunsparce. That's really good, actually. So I can do this. And then we can Runaway Draw. Stage 1. Okay, yes, we'll do this. We'll get the Alakazam. We'll get the Dunsparce and then this. That's good. Load you up here. Runaway Draw to get you out so I can put this on the active. Oh, Battle Cage. Okay, Battle Cage is fantastic. Oh, wait. I gotta choose this first. That's good. Battle Cage here. Rare Candy for the Alakazam. Draw 3 cards. Yes. How much damage do you do right now? 2 times 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It'll be enough. Poké Pad. Should I Poké Pad for another? Yes. Okay, yeah, I've got another one. Poké Pad for another one of these, so I can have 2 Dudunsparce next round. Mist Energy would actually be helpful with this. And then that should still be enough. 240. Let's go. Okay. That was good. And the Mist Energy should helpful with this, actually. We got 2 prizes. Just got to take out 2 more EXs. This can be done. I think we can come back. I'm a little concerned about if, let's see. I have a Night Stretcher to get the Alakazam and the... Oh, I have an energy in my hand. So I have a Night Stretcher to get Alakazam back if I need to. Poison Chain won't do anything because I have the Mist Energy attached. Let's hope they don't have an Enriching Hammer, which honestly they should. Running a Poison deck, you really need the Enriching Hammer. Ooh, Monkey Dory. Ooh, that's scary. That's scary. Let's hope they don't have an energy in hand. I think that Mist Energy on Alakazam was actually a really smart move. Ooh, who are you going to do? The Okie Dokie? Now the problem is... Flip the script. Oh, shoot. Please do not have an energy. I don't think I'll be KO'd because they could do one of 2 things. They could put an energy on Monkey Dory, move it, but then they wouldn't have enough. Ooh, energy switch. Oh. This should just do 130 damage if I'm reading this correctly, right? All effects of attacks. And the effect is if this poison is poisoned. I don't think... that'll be interesting. If this was in person, I'd have to get a judge over here because I wouldn't understand. Ooh, Binding Moki. Okay. Binding Moki will do it. So, do 40 more damage. Oh, man. That was almost a great play. Okay, so... Oh, I'm weak to dark. It literally doesn't matter anyways. Oh, man. Okay. Put you up here. Okay. So what we're going to do is... Ooh, Rare Candy. We're going to Wondrous Patch this onto you. We're going to Runaway Draw. Enriching Energy. Ooh, this is great. Put you here. We need... Oh, man. We need another Abra on the board. Yes, you here, so we can have the Rare Candy next turn. The Night Stretcher, let's use the Night Stretcher for the Alakazam. Wrong Pokemon. There we go. Okay. Psychic Draw, yes. Dunsparce, fantastic. Let's put you on the board, but we don't want to use it yet, just because I think I have more than enough. I could do the Enriching Energy onto here just to get a little bit more. Rare Candy, Buddy-Buddy. Okay, this is plenty because he's only got 2 prizes left. So I think Buddy-Buddy, I'll go ahead and put this here. We've got a lot of options here. I'm very, very confused. Okay. He's gonna take him out for sure. Luckily, I've got the Rare Candy. I think we should be able to win this. Powerful hand. I've got the boss. Okay. That should KO. Perfect. Beautiful. And then that got our 2 prizes. So we just have 2 more. Oh, goodness. Okay. Subjugating chains. What are you going to do? So it's not possible for him to take 2 prizes here with Monkey Dory. Even though Abra has 50 damage, the most he could do would be, man, maybe 40 if he did 20 damage counters with Toxtricity and got another Monkey Dory. But then unless he had another energy switch, he wouldn't be able to do 2 Monkey Dories. So I think, oh, okay. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? 60 damage. Okay. While he's doing this, let's go ahead and look at our hand because we have a huge hand. We have boss to boss up the Fez or the Pekarunt, whichever one, it doesn't really matter. We have the Rare Candy with the energy for Alakazam. We've got the Night Stretcher. Oh, he grabbed another. Okay. It's possible. He can do 40 damage if I'm reading this correctly. I don't think he can get 30 damage onto one of his Pokemon in addition to the 20 with the Pekarunt. Okay. This is good. This is good. Okay. I think we can win this. So Abra up here, Rare Candy, and the Alakazam. We can get back with the Night. Yes. Okay. So let's do this. We've got the... Oh, perfect. Okay. We've got this. We've got... Yeah, Psychic Draw just for good measure. We've got this. And then we should be able to... Powerful Hand. 420. Wow. Yes, I cannot believe that. We got so lucky. Well, we didn't get lucky. We just played it well. Him having only 2 prizes and me only having to take out 3 Pokemon really helped in that situation. And me not having any 2 prizers on the board like a Fez or an Ursaluna really helped as well. Just because he wasn't able to get those final 2 prizes as like a last ditch boss. Ooh, and now I'm in the Ultra League. Dude, that was good. It was a little bit scary in the beginning, just because I didn't have my Abras on the board. It was just, I couldn't find what I needed. I couldn't get the energy. But that being said, this deck has the ability to draw so quickly that you can catch up from behind. And as long as you have backup Alakazam, because they're going to get knocked out. They only have 140 HP. They're going to get knocked out pretty easily. As long as you can prevent your opponent from sniping your bench and taking 2 prizes in 1 turn with the Psyduck and the Shaymin, the Battle Cage, as long as you can restrict them to 1 prize per turn, you can make a comeback with those 2 prize KOs. That I got lucky in that round because they didn't have an unfair stamp. They didn't judge me once. They didn't boss me once. They kept using the Janine Secret Art. So it definitely depends on your matchup. But that was a good display of how you can catch up from behind with that runaway draw, getting those 3 cards, getting the Enriching Energy. And even if you have a big hand and you don't have what you need, you don't have to worry because you can just keep drawing more cards using different methods. So I think this deck is very interesting. I do think it's viable in the current meta. I think people tech against it so hard that you're going to have a hard time at like a big tournament, like a cup or a regional, just because people are going to prepare for it. But if you're going to like a local challenge or something small, just like a very, very small scale, I think it's possible to do pretty good with it. I'm not going to use this in person just because people are going to hate you if you play this deck. It's super annoying to play against. but it's fun. It reminds me of Festival Lead. Festival Lead, you can draw cards, whatever card you need, and you always have what you need in your hand. In a similar way, your hand is so big, you pretty much always have what you need in your hand. So it's just one of those hands where, or it's one of those decks where you need to know your deck, know what card to use in what situation, and don't just burn through a whole bunch of cards in a turn, because you have to remember it all depends on your hand size. So I think it's a fun deck to play. It's definitely fun to play on TCG Live, maybe at a small local event. But is it viable in the current meta? I don't know. I don't think so, just because people tech against it so hard. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this deck. I know a lot of people are very divided about it. I think it's a good, interesting deck and fun deck to play. I just don't know the longevity of how long it'll keep recurring or showing up in tournaments. So let me know in the comments below what you thought. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.